What's going on? What's going on? Wow, that's funny. I just got the notification too. Okay. What's goody? What's goody? See one on the line. What's going on? What's going on? Hey, up here for just a few minutes. Like to come up here live just for a little while, every now and again. Had a wonderful day today. It was gravy. Hope you had a good day, whoever this is. Just up here a little live, just chilling. Seeing who's up here. Brandon, what's going on, my guy? How are you, sir? Greetings. Good to see you. Good to see you. Tiff, what's going on, Tiff? I knew you wouldn't let me down. I knew you was going up here. What's going on, y'all? Hey, what's going on, sis? What's going on? Hope y'all doing well. I'm just chilling up here for a little while, just saying what's up, you know. Beautiful Sunday. I want to just make sure I could, just come up here every now and again, see what's going on. Coming out with my new short film. It'll be out in another week. Can't wait for that. Yeah. Tiff, what's going on? How was your day? I'm doing good, sis. I always look for you, Tiff. What's going on, Brandon? Good to see you, man. It's good to see y'all. I'm just chilling, y'all. Just, just being easy, It's been a good day, Tiff. How was your day, though, sis? It was good? Hope you had a good day. Okay, okay. Good. Thanks, B. Appreciate you, man. Good to see everybody. I'm just chilling up here for a little while I can. And so let me just see what's up with the people, see what's up with the subscribers and everybody. And got some new stuff that's coming out, Tiff. I think you're gonna love it. I thought about you when we did it. We've been really, really busy. Really busy. It's not easy being a content creator. Happy to say that we are at least 320. I'm celebrating like all of the small stuff. Before we get to 300,000 20 p.m. people, I like to just celebrate the little, word. And this is not it's just 300 some odd people. It's not a little bit of people, y'all. Yeah, absolutely. I gotta put my phone up here. I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. So I can see you. All right, cool. Oh, so Tiff, you had just walked in the door. I get it. Tiff, be happy for us, sis. Every time we go up, I think about you. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, Brandon, good to see you. How you been, man? How's everything with you, B? Everything's good with you. As a matter of fact, Brandon, you have a regular page and stuff like that. Oh yeah, I see. I just subscribed to you too, bro. I'm a humble guy, bro. I like to check out everybody else's page and stuff like that. We still are all on the horizon. You know what I'm saying? So I just like to check out everybody else's page, and so anytime you go live, I'll be sure to make sure I tap in at the same time too. Yeah, Tiff. By the way, Tiff, we got to work on your YouTube page, sis. We've been talking about it for a long time, you know? It's time to do that. Time to work on it, you know? Yeah, I saw it, B. I see that you got a page. I got you, bro. I subscribe to it, so. You just never know what's going to happen this time, the next year or two. You just never, ever know, you know? For real. Never know, bro. So just go hard, you know, get the content out there. Do what you know what I'm saying? Even if you're using just your phone, do it, bro. You know, social media is definitely the way this go around. Yeah, you gonna have the courage, sis. So you gotta do. Listen, gotta punch fear in the face and just press record and go. Psst, this is my authentic me. You know, so you gotta do is be authentic. Just talk about. You know what you can sometimes think about. Think about. Let me see. Think about anything you can talk about all day without getting paid for it, and you'll show viewers your authentic you. And before you know it, you started a subscriber base, and before you know it, you got a community. Before you know it, you got 300,000 people. You're like, wow, I never knew that there were people who needed, to hear my content. And it's so funny because one thing I learned about the algorithm is not going to find people for your page. It's going to find your page for people who need to see the content that you do have. So that's where we at with that. You feel me? So yeah. Yeah, man. That's all good. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Pray on it first. You know what I'm saying? You'll see. Like, wow, you'd be surprised at what you have to offer. So, Brandon, tell me something, bro. What's your page about and stuff like that, if you mind me asking, you want to just like put videos up and stuff like that. I saw that there was a video posted, but I know that I'm not too sure of the content yet because I haven't watched this my first time. And so I'm happy, sir, that you're here, you know what I'm saying, to share, some love and spread some love with us, man. And what kind of content do you desire to do, or desire to give and offer? Because, if I've learned if you know how to solve a problem, one problem, you can take that one problem that you solve and make 6 and 7 other videos, out of saying the same thing. One of the things that I did learn is because a lot of times people think that you don't have anything to say when repetition is the father of all learning and the mother of all mastery. So the more and more you solve one problem and take that problem and do it 800 different ways, you'll have the same message, you'll be consistent, and people will follow you, For real. That's what I'm saying, bro. Listen, I'm gonna tell you, man, and I can tell by the energy that I have, I'm getting, off of the waves here, that's exactly who you are. You want to just, spread God's word, enjoy. So it's a good thing. So yo, bro, you can get up there and talk about God's joy all day. You might want to say, listen, let's talk about the joy of the Lord is my strength, right? And then you might want to flip it and say, well, why is the strength of the Lord my joy? Follow that with scripture, expounding it from your perspective, and you'll find that the algorithm will find people for that your video need, or the people, your video, that's what I want to say, find the people for the video that you need, or the people that you need to see your video. And you're solving problem when you give people joy, because the opposite of joy is depression and bitterness. So yeah. And then you can take God's word and you can go a million ways with it. And then also, you know what else, Brandon? You could take a look at people who are also spreading God's word on social media, especially on YouTube, and see how many subscribers they have. And if they have over 2-3 million subscribers, then you can see where you can go potentially, because that's where they've gone. And not everybody share the word of God the same way, although it is the same message. But there are people who need to hear what you have to offer, the way that you deliver it, because nobody's going to deliver it like you. No pastor, no bishop, no elder, no overseer. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's Brandon. Brandon's not Donald. Donald's not Brandon. Tiffany's not Donald. Donald's not Tiffany. And yet, the good thing about God's word is that it's complementive. It's not competitive. And so that's a great thing. It's a great niche to have. Yeah. So that's good, B. And so, yeah, man, so many ways you can go with that. Before you know it, you got over 100,000 subscribers. And I'm gonna be like, yo, B, can you help me out with some subscribers, bro? So yeah. And sometimes people looking at, YouTube to become like 800 snowballs into a snowman. But sometimes you have to go flake by flake to make it a snowball. For that to become a snowman, for that to become a snow pile, before you know it, you done got, it's a landslide where now people going skiing off of your page. So yeah, man. So I'm gonna just say congratulations in advance for you, bro. Hopefully I can give you some motivation on that, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. That's how that is. So I'm just chilling here to just, just to spread some, some love and stuff like that. See what everybody doing, see where everybody is, And yeah, man. I'm just happy with. I gotta have my phone because my screen is all the way over there. So I'm reading it. What do you have to see? Yeah, you can give. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Oh, thanks, sis. Yo, I'm gonna tell you something. Honestly, that's one of my desires. Even at 320 subscribers. And again, I'm looking this time next month to have that double. Just not to get subscribers, but to give people, what they need. And I hope and pray that I would have something to share. Thanks, Tiff. That's a good idea. I never. And by the way, guess what? I do have a new podcast page. It's called Manifested Thoughts with Donald Francis, and it's a little bit different from its life podcast, but I just started. I got 4 videos up so far, going hard every single day on those, and we're gonna still come back with It's Life, although I'm on It's OU TV right now. But yeah. Listen, I mean, the sky's the limit, and they oftentimes say, you shouldn't have no more than one page if you're going to go hard on YouTube and put all of your all in that and niche down on that. And I found that to be true. It's just that you can do multiple pages as long as what those pages are for, the kind of platform you have. I'm not going to do anything on It's OU TV the way I need to do it on It's Life podcast, because It's OU TV is not a podcast. You feel what I'm saying? It's more on the inspiration/entertainment page, and It's Life have a lot to deal with knowing how to help people deal with other people and see and understand other people. That's all it is, because rather you going into business and stuff like that, you're going to have to deal with people. So you need to know the 4 classes of people that you're dealing with in order for you not to have them upset you and take you out of your character and you lose customers. The worst customer could be the one that pay the most money. You feel what I'm saying? And we do know hospitality go a long way, but not everybody is hospitable. But at least on your side, you can, But now a Manifested Thoughts podcast, we're only specifically dealing with African-American brothers and sisters, and we're trying to get into their thought system, because I'm going to tell you something. We got a lot of drill music out there today, and all of the music that influence all of our young people. And I'm going to tell you, although I do know that music is an expression, I'm not knocking any of what they do. But the only thing I am afraid of is their future. Because if it's all about I shoot you, you shoot my cousin because I shot you, now your cousin come back and shoot me, now my uncle got to come back and shoot, and all this other stuff. My question is that if it's a expression, if the music is your expression, then what's next? What do we do for the next 5 years, and do we have a future in this genre of music? So again, I'm not downing it. I just want our younger generation to live. And I am at the point where I've accepted the fact that I could be considered OG or the person with wisdom. But you know what? I'll wear it, on my chest if it's going to help save a life. Because at the end of the day, I do have my children, at the same time everybody else have their children, And I'm going to tell you, me being a musician, let me tell you, musicians love music, whether you're in church, whether you're out of church, whether you're in R&B, whether you're in classical or jazz. We love the artistry of music. And when it comes down to drill, listen to what I just said carefully. I love the music. I'm just not too I'm not too happy about the lyrics of the music. So for me, it's kind of hurtful to know that we have some nice music, even if it's got the booming bass and stuff like that. But then when you listen to the lyrics, you can't play it around your children. Anything I can't play on my children, I don't want to play. Sorry. But I'm not against them. I just want them to express themselves, but grow after that. And so Manifested Thoughts podcast is specifically on that. And matter of fact, please, if y'all could, go take a look at it. And I'm going to be having millennials and people who are in drill music. I'm going to be interviewing them right on that page, and to see where their hearts are. Yeah, that's right, Tiff. Music is an art. It is an art and it's an expression. But the question becomes, is there a future in the expression that you are manifesting? Again, are you, what's the point? What's the why? What problem does it solve? What is the intel overall? Is it just to wear your pants, hanging off your behind? Is it just to show your tattoo across your belly? Is it, just to wear the bandanas and just, point the gun at, I remember one time, what's so crazy, y'all? I remember one time people wouldn't put a gun in their hand on social media because if they were taken to court, that was evident against them that they lived that kind of life. And not everybody was about that. Yeah, I'm glad. Thanks, sis. Not everybody was about that. And so now, people just don't care. And it seemed like that ever since the whole Black Lives Matter movement. And I remember when I first came into podcasting, it was crazy because I was calling on my neighborhood, which was Red Hook. And that's how It's Life podcast actually got started. Because, I wanted to call on our neighborhood, especially when our young brothers and sisters were getting killed and stuff like that. But watch this, by each other. That was the crazy part. We talking about Black Lives Matter, but guess what? We wasn't being killed by cops. We were being killed by each other. Absolutely, Tiff. Of course. And what kind of message are we sending them? By no means, y'all. Anybody, who are subscribers and stuff like that. If you love drill music, I love it. I just want our people to live. That's all I'm saying. I just want you to live, we fought hard for freedom. We fought hard to do all of these particular things. And please, Tiff, do me a favor. If you can, look me up on Manifested Thoughts podcast with Donald Francis. You're going to hear me talk a lot about this content. I'm really going in, really. And Brandon, if you can too, bro, I would really appreciate the love, man. And not for the subscriber base, but I'll even have you as a guest. Tiff, I'll even have you as a guest, Absolutely. You know what I was saying today? I was like, Black lives will never matter to Black lives until Black lives matter to Black lives, And if we don't matter, because at the same time, everybody was taking a knee and everybody was raiding the place and stuff like that. We will raid the place when cops kill us, but why we don't have the same, energy when we kill ourselves? You know what I'm saying? So, but obviously it's not for this platform, but just, again, that's promoting Manifested Thoughts podcast. Please go on there every single day. Right now, I'm just throwing out content about all types of the mind and how you think, the subconscious, the conscious, the expression, the energy, and how energy is something you don't receive. Energy is something you regenerate, you already have that in your body. So yeah, go check it out, y'all. Please check out, please excuse some of the typo. I was so excited to do certain things, but I'm getting better each time and stuff like that. And by the way, being that we're on SOU TV, look out for that short film. It's about to be fire, y'all. I'm so happy and stuff like that, It's called Manifested Thoughts podcast. Yeah, Manifested Thoughts podcast with Donald Francis. So it'll come up once you type in Manifested Thoughts. You should see it say Manifested Thoughts podcast. It should come right up. I don't have any of the files here or anything like that. Oh God, yeah, I don't have that. Yeah, but check it out, Manifested Thoughts podcast. If you go check it out, I got 4 videos up. It's very fairly new, but I'll give myself the next 3 weeks before we're up to a good, maybe the same amount of subscribers. All right, thanks, sis. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Figured I'd be up here for just a little while, just to see. Um, Let me see if I can tag some people. Disregard. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, so yeah, sis. And I'm not gonna be up here long. I'm just, just checking it out, seeing what's up, y'all. Had a really, really good day and gotta get out of here to prepare for tomorrow's work. And I says, I got some things on my list that I wanted to make sure I got done. And I'm glad to have been getting them done, getting things out the way. Got some things I have to take care of for sure tomorrow. And sis, if you ever, again, like I said, you want to start it, and Brandon, if you want to start it as well, like, a podcast and stuff like that, let me know. Matter of fact, if you go on Manifested Thoughts, I'm gonna be giving some giveaways. There's some equipment that I've used that I first started out with. I mean, it is brand spanking new. Anybody who know me who got equipment can tell you I keep my stuff in tip-top shape. And matter of fact, it's been about 2 years since I even used this mic and this setup right here, that y'all don't see. But oh, thanks, sis. Thanks, sis. I really appreciate it. That'd be my I think my 22nd subscriber. So I really appreciate it. I just wanted to come up here and I just want to connect with everybody. A lot of the entrepreneurs that's on YouTube, they're like, listen, rather you're a small content creator or a large content creator, how you grow is when you connect with your people live. You know what I'm saying? When you connect with your people live, that's how you grow. And it's not for just subscriber base. I just want to connect with everybody, And yeah, the more often, Tiff, that I'm up here, the more to reach people, and very rarely, one thing I've learned about subscriber basis is that people who subscribe to you may not be your real subscriber, until you start, reaching people you probably don't know. Because sometimes, you might have people that like, yo, subscribe to me here, subscribe, because you want to subscribe it or, subscription. But at the same time, they may not listen to all of your content. But you'll know the more and more you niche down, the more and more you start to get people in the algorithm to subscribe to you, the more and more you're starting to know who your real subscribers are. And it's fine. The number looks good, but it's always really technically about your view duration. And it's about those of them who like and comment, because that's what YouTube, they focus on, So, and it's not for you to be mad at the fact that there are people who may not, be on, along with you. It's just, you just know. I'm saying this is the learning process, and it's it's the growing process. And so right now, because Manifested Thoughts is very, very small, I can't go live on that just yet. They don't afford me that until after your 10th video. So I'm working on that now. So yeah. Yeah, sis, but I'm grateful to you. I'm glad that you had a good day. Thank you for even hanging out, with me, sis. Even coming right in after, where you coming from and stuff like that. It's been a hot day, hot weekend. It's been a hot week, actually, So. Yeah, just like Instagram. You're right, sis. Yeah, the more followers you have, the better the algorithm will start to push you and stuff like that, And then on top of that, the more active subscribers and followers that you have, it makes it that much more better and significant too, So yeah. But yeah. And so in order for, your subscribers to be active and stuff like that, it's good that you stay active live and keep posting, And that's where, you'll find, wow, it's working. Before you know it, you stop looking for it, the magic happens, and you're like, wow, where did all these subscribers come from? You know, but you just got to stay humble, stay authentic. You know, forget about, and of course, you're going to get used to talking to a machine because even though my screen is to the right of me, I'm looking right at the, at the camera. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's another thing you have to get used to, talking to a machine, but behind the machine, you have to know that there are viewers, and there are people who will be looking at your content. So, and it's a good thing for you to get like I would encourage you to get like a webcam. When you get a webcam, you don't have to have a camera with a flippy screen. Because when you get the camera with the flippy screen, then you'll find yourself watching the flippy screen rather than, looking at the actual camera lens. And then when you record it and you render it, you'll find yourself not looking at the people and they won't feel like you're connecting to them because you're not looking into the camera, Oh, Tiff, don't make me cry up here. I'm a crybaby. Been a crybaby all day. I appreciate you, sis, and I will always support you. That's why, I'm encouraging you. And sis, I'm gonna tell you, if you decide to do it, please tell me so that I could be the first person to help you record your first video, and put all of the good stuff on it, the overlays and stuff like that, the nice banging music, the intro. Please tell hubby, and everybody, please let me help you do that. You know what I'm saying? And then everything else you can start doing with your phone if you didn't purchase a camera. Because let me tell you, your phone is everything, really. Especially if you got an iPhone, even an Android. You got the Android, I got the iPhone here, got the Android here. And sometimes I still use both, depending upon what it is that I have to do and all of that other stuff, So, yeah, you're just as good. Stay right here for a second, y'all. Stay right there. I'm gonna show you the difference between your phone and your camera. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Thanks for holding. So in this bag right here, now let me tell you, y'all may not know my camera collection, but it's serious. And that's not a brag, that's not a flex, it's a testimony. So in here, like I have what they call the cinema camera that you deal with only movies, and then you have cameras that you deal with video and stuff like that. There are two different types of cameras that you could have. Pull this out. All right, so you have what they call a DSLR camera, and that kind of camera have what they call like the DSLR camera have a mirror to the sensor, and so like when you put the camera lens on it, you have like the sensor, but this is what you call a mirrorless camera. This don't have any mirror in it. It's just straight to the sensor, And if you look at this, it's got a flippy screen, and see that's the flippy screen. This camera will cost you about $1,000, Okay, yeah, this will cost you about $1,000 with the kit lens, but I mean, you get good dual pixel autofocus and stuff like that. Now this is some good mirrorless glass, as you can see, and you have what they call aperture. The aperture is when you have a wide camera lens that would allow for all of the light to go in. It'll show you how much light that will go into the lens that will cause, how wide your camera angle would be. So it's easy to take this off and so how you do it, you got like a white sensor, you got a white little dot on your camera lens, and you got a white dot on your camera, and you match them up, and bang, voila. So this camera is fire. Now I'm gonna tell you something. Everything I do with my big camera, I could do with this little baby right here. Yeah, because it's a mirrorless camera. And see, when you got the flippy screen, you're allowed to sort of like I got it on now. So like you're allowed to, record yourself. You can see the flippy screen. You can talk, what I'm saying? You could do videos, you could do vlogs or whatever have you. You can do like cinematic movies with it. You know, it's got wonderful dual pixel. Shutter speed is great. Everything is good. It has autofocus. Everything that you need in this, you know, it's right here in the Canon M50 Mark II. I think somebody need to get that. I'm serious. It's like, yeah. And always remember, never ever flip out about how small the camera is. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't, the size doesn't matter. It's about the image that it'll give you. And this right here is giving DSLR cameras a run for their money. Oftentimes I travel with this, you know, so a lot of times when you see certain things, like I wish I could have put a video on that I did from Manifested Thoughts podcast. I wonder if I have it. Hold on, let me see something. Let me show you something real quick. Hold on. Let me see if I could pull it up. I'm gonna show you exactly what I did with this actual camera. Hold on for a second. Let me see. Let me go to video. Okay, yeah. Let me show y'all this real quick. I'll show you this.
Right. Hey, okay, let it be known. I'm working hard when I ain't on the phone. This ain't a home.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Donald Francis, and welcome to Manifested Thoughts podcast. We're helping people put their thoughts in perspective. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Sometimes we put our mind in the category of understanding and or under stress. Putting your mind in the category of understanding is the opposite of fear. But putting your mind under stress is the lack of understanding, which will cause fear and confusion. It'd be wise for us to make a list the day before for the day after. And whatever you put on your list, it would be a good thing for you to put at least 3 major things you want to achieve. So you can give yourself some room within the day to achieve the things that you've placed on your list. Every now and again, I have to reset and or reboost and or delete some things off my phone and on my laptop because of all the files and text messages that I've placed in it. That's what you have to do every now and again in order for you to find inner peace. Every now and again, you have to delete some things out of your mind, either reset your mind or reboost it. How do I reboost my mind? I shut everything down and simply go to sleep and start all over the next day. So reasons come before results. Sometimes you have to make a plan or make a list with less things on it so that now you could achieve the things that you wanted. And then you'll get your results thereafter. Take on plan number 1, take on plan number 2, take on plan number 3, and the results of those reasons are done. So, how do we sum all of this up? In order for us to find inner peace within the day, we have to learn how to reset. It's number 1, plan, number 2, and then execute, number 3. Because you're clear on what you're doing, you know why you're doing it, and now you get the results off of the reason you plan to do it. Yo, it's your boy Donald Francis, and until next time, peace.
Goes on freeze.
Yeah, so that's what that is, you know. Yeah, so that's how that go. You know, and all of that is on my Manifested Thoughts podcast, you know. But I did that with this camera right here. You know, I did all of that. I did that specifically with this camera. I was glad that I still kept it up because I forgot that I put it into the computer and stuff like that. But yeah, all of that one video I did with this camera right here. And so it's nothing you can't do. For about $1,000, you can get this camera and only buy one camera, and you could do it for live streaming. You know what I'm saying? I could replace my Logitech camera with this camera. You know, and being that it's the Canon M50 Mark II, I could also go either horizontal, right? And I could do it vertical, you know, for shorts and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a good investment, y'all. I'm serious. You can put it right in your bag and there it is, you know? Wow, thank you, sis. Thanks, sis. Listen, everything that I have, I got so much equipment, y'all, and so many cameras. It's ridiculous. Thank you, Tiff. I appreciate that, sis. And so, can I tell you something? Honestly, I'm always telling people to punch fear in the face. And my boy Sean Cannell, shout out to Sean Cannell. I want y'all to check him out too. Sean Cannell have what they call Think Media, and they deal with like tech gear, and they'll help you out with tech gear for online video. And, for those of them who wanted to start their business and stuff, they'll tell them exactly what kind of tech gear to get, what kind of lighting to get. They've been my inspiration, but I've always wanted to do what they call affiliate marketing. And I think that what I'm going to do is do some B-rolls and stuff like that. And if you notice in the video, when I was talking, as a matter of fact, I don't know if you notice in the video, I'm going to show you real quick. Hold on, I'm sorry. Let me see. I'll show you this, like right here.
Okay. I'm working hard when I
If you take a look at this take a look at the video now. I'm gonna start talking. Hey, what's up, everybody? Of course. Francis, and welcome to Manifest the Thoughts podcast. For the day after. You see the overhead right there? That's what you call B-roll. It would be a good thing. You see right here? This is B-roll right here, and then I start to fade back in. That's the stuff that you can do with this camera. It's called B-roll. So when you do B-roll and stuff like that, this is like, so if I'm recording this right here, this is what you call the A-roll. This is the main clip. And if I want to talk about the Canon M50, it's great dual pixel, it has good autofocus, it has, the flippy screen. While I'm talking about the flippy screen, I'm talking about, the lens and stuff like that, I could actually pan, this and give you a B-roll shot, of this camera while I'm talking. That's what you call B-roll. Yeah, so that's what that is, y'all. And yeah, this camera is fire. I would recommend anybody to start with that. Anybody to start with that kind of camera. Anybody, y'all, anybody. And nobody would oppose it, I promise you. So yeah, y'all would like this. Please get the Canon. Look it up. Canon M50 Mark II. Canon cameras. What's so wonderful about Canon cameras is that you can get great color grade right out of the camera. Right out of the camera. Great color grade. A lot of times when people are in the color grade, they have to sometimes like spruce up the color of the skin or the background, lighten it up and stuff like that. You want the blacks to be blacks, the whites to be whites, and so forth and so forth. But I'm going to tell you something. Right out of this camera, you don't have to do much color grading at all, Just know what the ISO is and all of that. Know about your ISO, your shutter speed, your frame rates. I'm going to do a class on this one day, and it's going to be called Beginners for Podcasters, and what gear to get and stuff like that, and the gear that I use. And I'm going to show you my setup and stuff, Get the Rodecaster Pro for good audio. And I'm going to tell you, one of the things you'll learn is that people like video, but what's 50% of real good video? Audio. Because if people can see what you're doing and they don't understand what's going on, from the sound, they're not going to look at your videos at all, Oh, I'm sorry. I think you had left me something. Okay. Wait, hold on. See if I can't. Let me see. I got you, Tiff. Straight up and down. I got you. Straight up and down. I got you on that. I just read the text. It didn't come through to this yet until just now. Okay. I got you, sis. No if, no buts, well, hands down. I got you. Whatever you want, I got you. And I think once you get into this, I gotta warn you, sis, it's contagious. And then sometimes it get tiresome, but then it's contagious because when you find out that you have people who are expecting you to be on here, you'll be on here, I promise, You'll be on here, so I just want to spread some more light. So I remember, Tiff, you gave me the idea about relationships when it's moving too fast. Artificial thoughts, the short film is going to be really, really, it's going to hit home for a lot of millennials, a lot of people today, because and some of the shots of that particular movie, I'm using a video camera for some of the, because you can get cinematic look and cinematic shots right here off of the camera. I mean, you could do everything with, I love this gear. This camera is crazy. I'm serious. Because you pay a lot all because of, number one, the size, the size and the convenience. Put this right in your pocketbook, sis. And then all of a sudden, when you start to see something, and also it's good for good photos too. You know, anytime you want your good photos, and in fact, while we're doing this, I'm sort of recording myself on this. Like, yo, what's up, everybody? It's Donald Francis, and it's all you TV. We were helping people motivate, develop, motivating, purpose-driven people. Blah blah blah. The stuff that I say, and it's got good autofocus, and I'm recording this now. I can actually make this into another video. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, guess what, y'all? I'm live on It's All You TV. My sis Tiff is up on here. Brandon's up here. We got 2 or 3 other people that don't want to acknowledge themselves, but this is a good piece of gear, and I would really recommend, and I recommend this hands down, that if you want to start with video, you want to start with podcasting, you want to start with video podcasting, this is the beast to go to. Serious. And the good thing about this camera is that it is interchangeable lens. Now, let me tell you something. You got mirrorless cameras and you got DSLR cameras, but the question becomes, if you can record movies off of this, right? Then what's the difference between this and a camcorder? I'm going to tell you what the difference is, and I'm going to leave. The difference between these cameras and a camcorder is that it would give you only about a half hour recording time. Now, don't get scared. Let me tell you exactly what it's all about. It gives you a half hour recording time because of the battery, but there are ways around this. You can get an external battery for this, and you can have about a good maybe 7 hours worth of recording time, and the only reason why it gives you, Canon does it, the reason why they give you limited recording time off of this camera is because it would not be a distinguishing between this camera and a camcorder. But now, here's where the perks are. Camcorder does not have an interchangeable lens. Camcorder, whatever lens it come with, that's all you get. You see what I'm saying? But with the mirrorless camera, you get interchangeable lens, and then you get the option to turn this camera into a video camera that will go almost all day, depending upon the battery pack. You got what I'm saying? And so, yeah, this is the beast right here, and that's the reason why this have more of the advantage. Now, they just came out with a new camera called I wish I had this. I wish I had my other monitor so I could really show you this. They have another camera that's coming out, and it's called the Canon R7, and they got the Canon R10. But strangely, the Canon R7 is more it's more expensive than the Canon R10, and I'll explain that in a few minutes. Canon R10 it's only about $1,000, about the same amount of this, but you don't get as much as you get on the Canon R7. Now, remember I mentioned that this is only limited, a half hour limited time recording, but you can work around the limited time recording. On the Canon R6, you have unlimited recording with interchangeable lens, and it's mirrorless. But the only thing about it, don't be scared, it's about $1,500 because there is a DSLR camera I got now. It's called the Canon 90D. I wish I would go to my closet and get that. But the Canon 90D is it's a big doogie camera. It's like the biggest brother to this, right? And I mean, really, it'll swallow this up, although this have the ability to give you the same dual pixel. But here's the deal. The DSLR camera, it's like taking that DSLR camera and making it into a mirrorless camera with unlimited time. You cannot beat that, but it is the same exact price. My DSLR Canon 90D was about $1,500. And it came with the nice 18 to 135 lens. And I mean, that thing is fire. It's a full frame lens camera. You can get also, the regular lens camera, but it does wonders. But they took that and they made it into a mirrorless camera. Whew, with unlimited recording. Whew. Guess what, y'all? I'm on it real soon. And that's what that's all about. So, but look, Tiff, I got you on whatever it is that you need to know. Brandon, same thing for you, anybody else on the same thing, let me know. If y'all can do me a favor, put in the description you would like for me to do some affiliate marketing, or some, showing you my camera gear, showing you my setup. I would love to show you my setup right here. Y'all only see the microphone and you only see me on camera, but you don't know all of this stuff. the speakers and the Rodecaster Pro number 2, the actual computer, the actual camera, you know what I'm saying? The microphones, the speakers, and it's crazy, y'all. All of this, and I have to sometimes break this down and take me about a good 3 hours to put every wire where it's supposed to be. And that's just where I am. I don't throw my stuff away or throw it here and there, But all right, y'all. Listen, it's about 9:30. I'm about to get off, y'all. And Tiff, I'm gonna take you up on that offer of coaching. And anything that you need to know, sis, I got you. I'm gonna show you everything that you need to get, and at a reasonable price. If you get about $1,000, I can show you the podcast setup you can get for just $1,000. I got you on that. I promise you. All right, that's what's up. And also, y'all can, and Brandon, if you want to connect with me, bro, you can connect with me on Instagram. It's all UTV. Same thing as it's underscore all underscore your, so just everything underscore. All right, and you'll see it come up and everything. All right, sis, I'm gonna check my DMs in a few seconds, and let's get it going. I think if you start now, sis, this time in 6 months, it's gonna be crazy for you. I promise you, it's gonna be crazy for you. And we just punch fear in the face, go for it, and let me just give y'all some tips on some of the stuff that we do. Like, I'm right now freestyling, just chilling because I want to find out what's up with everybody. Free coaching, free doing whatever the case may be. But here's the deal. You can go into what you call affiliate marketing, as to where you don't have to own a product to sell it. You know what I'm saying? But you can get the link from Amazon to say, listen, if you get the Canon M50, by the way, I'll leave the link of the description underneath, into my bio. You can go on that and you get a proportion or percentage of what it is that they're paying if people love you and your page like that. However, if it's not about finances, which has never really been about finance for me yet until I've gotten to a certain amount of subscribers and stuff like that, where we'll get a chance to sell merch and all that other stuff. If people please, I'm not pushing that stuff on people. That's not my intent. I just want to share love. And everybody say that, right? But I really, really mean that. And so, but I will start to do some type of gear work and to show people how to do it, even in a tutorial for beginners, and how to set up your camera and what proper settings you want for inside, outside. You can get a cheap dome light, LED light that will light up your face and stuff like that. Right now, y'all looking at me, but I'm really considered dark, but if I had a nice light right now, I got my little lamp, but it's two different types of lighting temperatures. You got daytime, which is cool temperature light, and you got what they call Kelvin light, where it's more of an orange, give you a nice cinematic soft look. And that's what I have on my desk, and that's the reason why. So like above me, I have the cool looking light. That's why it seems white. But right in front of me, slightly, if you look at my skin, you'll see I have like this orangey type color. It just highlights some of my face and stuff like that. And then you'll get a chance to get into cinematic lighting and stuff like that. Look, the sky's the limit, y'all, And Tiff, I'm going to give you everything that I have and show you everything. As a matter of fact, I got gear that I'm going to be giving away soon. So, stuff like that. All right, y'all? So, Tiff, I'm going to check my DM, and I love y'all. Thank y'all for chilling out with me for a little while. It's about a little after 9:30. I didn't mean to intend to be up here that long, but it's all good. This is worth it. All right. Sis, get you some rest. You just came in and right on to the, to my just live and stuff like that. I appreciate your support always. Please tell my bro I love him. Brandon, thank you for coming on. Anybody else that did not show their face and did not acknowledge the fact that they're on, thank y'all for supporting and just coming on for a little while. And I'll see y'all again maybe within another week or so. All right, but just look out on this page for that short film that's coming out, working hard, while I'm doing all other pages and stuff like that. All right, y'all, love y'all.